Well, hello. You ready for your reading of the tarot? We're going to do this like it's personal, okay? First card out is the Wheel of Fortune. I heard you're really understanding the mechanics of your inner workings at this point, and the understanding of that is causing you to make changes to how you operate. Yeah. It's causing you to make changes to how you operate. I hear operating more effectively. Yeah. And then also that the heart is the engine that drives it all. I'm hearing that the heart is the engine that drives it all. And the Five of Wands coming out next. And it's like as your heart is driving it all, it starts to move people outside of you. Start moving people around. Shifting people around in your experience. Shifting experiences into different ways of being. Like experiences that were a certain way before are different as a result of your recognizing the mechanics, how things operate, and that it's all connected to your heart. I hear as a result of understanding that as well, you begin to really look at, okay, well, what am I letting drive my heart? I hear, what am I letting, like, what is my heart tuned to? Yeah, what is my heart tuned to? And it's like, okay, I'm going to play more strategy now. I'm going to play more strategy now. Playing more strategy now. Understanding the mechanics helps in that. Okay. I also see an end of struggle of a battle, like you're pulling yourself off the battlefield. Oh, you thought you had me where you want me? Guess what? I'm gone. Yeah. And then I hear you filling in the blanks. Interesting. So intuitive this reading is coming through. I hear you're filling in the blanks. Okay. In your own energy is the way it's coming through. You're filling in the blanks in your own energy. Okay. And the blanks are only in your own energy because you had some blanks in your experience. In other words, so you were holding on to some duds. You were holding on to some duds. They never quite went off. I'm hearing they were vacuous. They're giving me the word vacuous. Never used that word before. Yeah, I'm hearing they were vacuous. You were holding on to some blanks, some duds. It refused to, it didn't set sail, something didn't set sail. You were holding on to it, okay? It was creating conflict in your energy. You had to make some strategic moves. You let go of a lot of things, people, experiences that just were not beneficial so you could stay focused on your goals, to keep your eyes on the prize and move forward. It was a failure to launch. Oh, Lord, it was a failure to launch. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. It was a failure to launch. Okay. It was a failure to launch, so you let all that go, whatever that was. It was a failure to launch. Understanding my mechanics, I heard in your heart wasn't caught in it no more. That freed you up. That liberated you with the Judgment card coming out next. That freed up your energy. That liberated you. That helped you move forward. It gave you a fresh start, a new lease on life, I'm hearing. Okay, you heard the call. that's part of what made you move forward. You recognize that it was a failure to launch. You got a important calling, spiritual or literal. Some of you literally got a phone call that was like, hey, so I heard it's not going so good for you over there. How about you come over here? It's going to go great for you over here. You got the call. And what do you know? The Empress comes out saying, yep, it's going great over here. With all of you, the call was, there's something of greater value and worth for you over here. Why don't you come check this out? Okay. Creative energy, abundant energy, fertile energy, ability to make things happen is, I'm hearing the word profound, okay? Understanding these mechanics of how everything in your life and the experiences are driven by your heart center. You made some strategic moves to switch up your experience. In doing that, it required that you let go of some experiences or people from your life, and then that freed up the energy for you to use your creative, fertile abilities in a better way. Okay, in a more effective way. Thank you. In a more effective way. And you didn't get here without any hurt, losses, or pains. One thing about the Empress is she's the mother energy, and I don't care who you are, but childbirth is not easy. And so, giving birth to new things requires going through some sort of challenge, difficulty, pain. And that's kind of what you've been through over here. This is the struggle. There's the delivery. And you're definitely honoring your value and your worth. You treat this new opportunity that you've been called to like your child, like your baby, like your newborn. Because it's a newborn energy that you created. Okay. So here you go. Making the announcements. I feel like this is you making the announcements about this baby that you created. And then those announcements that you're making, carrying you forward into other experiences. So this is like, you quit your old job. You started something new. It's prospering. You're telling more people about it. It's growing. Okay. This is like, you let go of an old relationship that was not prospering. It was not growing. It was stagnant. And you go out, you free yourself, you take care of yourself, you do the things that feel great to you. And then all of a sudden, a lot of people want to interact with you because your energy is more available and open instead of restricted and confined. I see a lot of activity, whether we're talking for you about a personal relationship. I'm still trying to figure out what we're talking about here. I haven't pulled all the cards we're going to pull. So I'm going to keep it general for now because it's still looking like it could be business related or relationship related. But let's see. We have the Seven of Cups. Okay, with all this attention, you have options available. The Seven of Cups talks to me about having options. It's also my Make-A-Wish card. So there's something here about with all these new opportunities and all this new activity coming in, it's helping you to refine, what do I really want in this? What do I want to see more of in this? What do I really like about this? What do I want to grow in this? Where do I want to focus more attention? On which one do I want to focus more attention? So if this is about you opening up the energy around dating, I feel like there's one coming in that's really drawing your attention. If this is about you opening up the energy surrounding business or career, I feel like you found your niche. You found your specialty. You found your zone. Damn, that's some good coffee. Right now is a great time for you to look at the individual nuances of different experiences that you're having to pull out details that cohesively will equate to your wish fulfillment in the situation, to what your true desire being met looks like. In other words, you're being presented options so that you can select from those options what you really want. Okay. Somebody here, you're going to be doing your options at work, like you have optional perks. Somebody here, you're going to be looking at, I'm getting a Roth and IRA. I'm not sure. All I know is that has to do with investments. Okay, but somebody, you're going to be looking at that. As it applies to like dating world, I feel like you're meeting different people. And in all of these people, there are qualities that are attractive, and you're focused on what are the attractive qualities from these ones, because it's almost like you're assembling a partner in a sense, energetically speaking. You're like, okay, this one's really good for this. That one's really good for that. I'll put this one in this place. This one's good to take me out to dinner. This one's good to sit down and talk about intellectual things. That one's good to sit down and talk about spiritual things. This one's great for a coffee and a great convo. This one's great to go out dancing. This one's good to have drinks with. Okay. So it's like as you're taking and piecing together the aspects of different individuals in your experience that you appreciate for different reasons, it's actually like creating one person. It's not that it's creating a person, it's drawing the person to you that has all those co-creative elements in who and what they are, that you are appreciating, that you're looking forward to. And so, yeah, I feel like because we have the couples, these are all couples, the animals are all coupled up, okay? Yeah, so I do feel like this reading wants to go more towards relationship, but again, I'm still feeling the business vibe too, because she's the only one with her little ladybug outfit walking around like that, right? But everybody else is in a couple. So I even see like I even see that there is like a couples around you, and you're appreciating different aspects about their partnership and how you want to bring those aspects into your own partnership. Like you have these friends that, or people in your environment, they're probably friends or family who I'm picking up on a very fun-loving, banter, play around relationship where they're constantly joking and kidding, and they're very playful. And then I see another couple that are very, very super affectionate, and you like that. I hear they can't keep their hands off one another. Even if they're sitting side by side, they have to keep their hand, like one got to keep their hand, they keep their hand on each other's thigh type of thing like that. Or, they lean up against each other and each other's embrace, stuff like that, even when you're all hanging out as friends. But I'm picking up on an energy where you're like, yeah, that's the direction I'm moving in. Because the 8 of Cups is my minding your own business energy, and it's moving towards what you truly want. It's the next step up from the 7 of Cups, which is the last card that we had. So it's like, yeah, those you make your choice and you move in the direction of your choice. Okay. So if you were looking at different career options or different job options or different possibilities on how to operate in regards to that arena, I see you making a decision, following after that. And minding your own business, you're like, okay, this is what my business is. I'm going to pay attention to that, not other stuff. Yeah. Okay. And then we have this 2 of Swords energy here coming through. Two of Swords, traditionally, whatever reason they want to talk about, traditionally it talks about a stalemate. It talks about refusing to see. It talks about separation. But there's also the energy of the High Priestess. Since it is a 2, it correlates back to the Major Arcana 2, which is the High Priestess, which is knowing information. So I feel like you're not telling everybody everything about your plan. You're probably keeping your plan to yourself. You're keeping some of the things that you've discovered, ideas, desires. You could be keeping that under wraps between you and spirit alone. Okay. And I see a decision point. I see a decision point coming up. I heard you're going to have to put on your thinking cap. You have a decision point coming up. You need to put on your thinking cap. Think carefully about the choice you're going to make. Okay. What is this decision about that's coming up for you? This decision that's coming up for you is about the Devil. Okay. So the Devil is talking about part of the decision point for somebody is in regards to a Capricorn. For somebody else, the decision point has to do with a toxic environment. For somebody else, the decision point has to do with, do I want to have sex? Okay, and decision point. You're going towards what you want, and it's like, do I want to go that far? Is this really what I want to do? I even see that somebody's having a little bit of fear come up and worry about making the decision. Like, what if I make the wrong choice? What if I make the wrong choice? I hear you can't make a wrong choice. If it's right for you when you make your choice, it will honor your choice and respect your choice. If it's right for you. If it doesn't, then that lets you know that, hey, at least you tried. Now you know one way not to accomplish it. But try again. I'm getting try again. Okay. I just see somebody here is looking at in relationship. Like, I don't want to find myself stuck in the same old patterns that I had entertained before. Okay. But there's something here or someone that I truly like. I see the one that you're choosing, that you're more focused on. You move towards it. Okay. And then it's a time to decide if you want to engage physically, sexually, and how connected you want to be to this energy. I hear. Sorry, I should have totally did that before I started recording, but didn't think about it, didn't feel it until now. Anyways. Nine of Swords. I think part of the situation in regards to thinking about intimacy has to do with, you have some issues surrounding showing people your body, especially for the first time. As it goes in regards to business, I feel like you could be wondering, is it good enough? Is it quality enough? How are they going to receive it and accept it? And I see somebody pouring over. I'm hearing pouring over the fine details, I'm hearing obsessively in regards to business and career. Pouring over the details. I'm hearing with a fine-tooth comb. Okay. Okay. And again, I see somebody who's very concerned in regards to romantic connections, about exposing their physical body to another person for the first time because they have some kind of hang-ups about their appearance. Okay, the World is here. So moving forward, I feel like you're going to delay showing your body to somebody a little bit longer until you feel more comfortable with that. So I see in the romantic connection, somebody else is more ready for sexuality and sexual expression with you before you are. You're going to need a little bit more time. And I hear this person will be willing to give you that time. I don't feel like this is a conversation. I feel like this is responses. This is based off of behavior and responses. So it's not like, hey, let's have sex. And you're like, no, I'm not ready to show you my body. That's not how it works out. It's more like this person is making advances towards you, you know, a little bit of foreplay, a little bit of touching, petting, stuff like that. And then it's like, okay, well, you know, it's time for me to go. But I'm going to see you soon, right? It happens more like that. It's pretty suave. I hear pretty suave. It's a slick way to handle the situation, is the way that's coming through. Now, in regards to business, pouring over the fine details, get your presentation, whatever this presentation is, get your presentation ready for the world. And I feel like when you put it out there, you're going to be very proud, feel like you've covered all your bases, you know, dotted your I's, crossed your T's, put all your punctuations in place. So for somebody, this presentation definitely deals with some sort of literary example or offering, because they're definitely showing me all of the grammatical stuff. What else? The world. I see like this is something you're going to be posting on the web or presenting it publicly in some sort of way. The Tower's coming out next. Suddenly, I'm hearing it happen suddenly. Okay, so you present your information to the world. For somebody here, you take the time that you need. Okay, so it's two things. Sexual relationship. Suddenly, all of a sudden, like you've taken your time. You've been very suave about moving away. Like, okay, I'll see you next time. I really gotta go. And then finally, boom, it happens. It happens sexually. And I feel like when it happens sexually, it's sudden. You're not really planning it, but you're just like, fuck it. I'm not going to fight it. I'm not going to resist. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to let myself indulge in this moment. And off comes everything. Off comes everything. Next thing you know, there you are. You're naked. And the cold part about it is you're not thinking about what you look like. You're thinking about how great you feel, because it feels amazing to be caressed, to be touched, to be embraced on this level. And I see that when it's all said and done, with this way this is coming through, it's like all those worries you had back in the Nine of Swords energy, you find like they were unfounded, unnecessary, and it's like you feel good about yourself. You feel better. You're glad you took this risk and this opportunity. It is actually very healing for you. It helps you resolve some of the hangups that you had. I feel like I'm even picking up on somebody's energy who had some sort of, I'm hearing the phrase represent your body in front of another person, and that this for you is the first time that somebody else is seeing your body after your reconstructive surgery. And then I heard it was because of an accident. There was an accident. Okay. Now, in regards to career and business, so you got all your P's and Q's together, all your I's and T's dotted and crossed, poured over it with a fine-tooth comb, got your presentation ready, put it out into the world. It happened suddenly. Suddenly, now you're so busy. I even seeing I'm hearing buttoning up and going into a meeting. You're going to be buttoning up and going into the meeting. And I hear this was something that you weren't, the part of it that you weren't really looking forward to. What? There's some sort of like timidity about you in presenting your offering in front of people. The shyness has to do with speaking in front of them, but you know that it's part of what you have to do. The Seven of Wands and the King of Wands. Okay. Seven of Wands. This is somebody who's wanting to break out of incarceration. Somebody that wants to free themselves from restriction. And with this King of Wands, it happens, and all of a sudden, your magic is out there. You're making it happen. So this is in that business meeting. You go into it, you're shy, you're nervous. You're like, oh God, this is the part I don't want to do, but it's necessary. I got to do it. It's like once you start talking, you start to get in a flow. And in the beginning, you're kind of closed off, a little bit restrictive, a little bit shy, a little bit held back. But once it picks up, honey, oh, you find your power, you find your magic, you start to feel the sensation inside of like enthusiasm. A fire comes over you, and all of a sudden, all that shy shit just falls right off of you, and you're hearing your glory. Yeah, it's like you, in the beginning, you're like restrictive with your delivery. It's like, I see somebody sitting on the side of the pool, sticking their toe in the water. And then with this King of Wands energy, she is the female King of Wands. It's like diving right in. I see you interacting with the people who are listening, asking beautiful questions, getting a lot of, this is giving me a lot of interactive energy, interactive with your audience. I'm hearing asking both group questions that everybody in the audience is responding to beautifully, as well as focusing. I see you pointing at individuals and asking them specific questions to that individual. Okay, and moving around the audience, doing that with different ones. And I just heard for somebody, is this happening on a Zoom? For somebody, is this happening on a Zoom meeting? Okay. In regards to relationship, you figure out like, okay, I'm good. My scars are beautiful. I don't feel bad about showing them anymore. And so I hear the second go around, you're a little more willing internally. I mean, externally, they don't know what the heck is going on inside of you. But internally, there is some hesitation. But yeah, after the second go around, I just feel like you're all about it. There's no more hesitation. There's no more worries. No more feelings of inadequacies or any of that. Oh my goodness. And look at this. Beautiful energy. We have the Two of Cups coming out. I hear you're having a conversation with this person as time progresses. Maybe it's like 2 months later. You'll have a conversation with this person about how nervous you were in the beginning to interact sexually and your reasons why. And I just hear this person telling you, I love your body. Like, I love your body. By this time, you guys are already starting to have emotions coming up, strong emotions. I mean, you already had emotions coming up back in the beginning. These emotions will be solidifying more. The sexual interaction and the liberty you feel in engaging sexually with this person is helping you. And this person's respect for your boundaries is helping you. I hear it is mutual. So you're both developing feelings as you engage sexually. And you're both going to be opening up more to one another. You both had some fears because you've both been hurt in the past, but you're both overcoming those fears. And this connection is helping both of you to actually heal the wounded parts of yourself. In regards to that whole business career situation, this meeting, this presentation, oh my God, the response is beautiful. I hear there's going to be a lot of one-on-one interactions that affirm that it was a success. There are business agreements that are made, sales are made, contracts are signed, whatever this is. But the goal is accomplished and warmly received. Like, they receive your presentation beautiful. So if you're just setting up your website, everybody's going to love your website. It's going to be gorgeous. It's going to have everything that they want. Ease and flow. Okay. If you are setting up your menu, it's perfect. You know, somebody here, you're redesigning or designing your location. People are going to absolutely love it. They're going to feel very comfortable there. Again, somebody here, you offer some sort of services where you're going to be contracting. You're going to be getting those contracts. You're going to be making those business deals. You know, love is the key word for the Two of Cups. So it is love, whether this isn't about romance or about business and finance for you. It's love, honey. And then we have, look at this, the Ace of Wands. And what I'm hearing with this Ace of Wands from this particular deck, as we have the book with the plant growing out of it, you're going to be delighting as you watch it grow. That's the energy that I'm getting here. This is a new lease on life. This is a new freedom of expression. This is a seed of a new beginning. So, you know, you put a lot of hard work into this business, this career, this presentation. It's going to pay. It's going to start fresh. Okay, you're going to watch it grow from nothing, from an idea into like its own living, breathing organism. I'm hearing a well-oiled machine, a well-oiled machine. Yes, they're taking me back to this Wheel of Fortune, saying that was the vision, was always to have a well-oiled machine, where it is implying romantic relationship and connection for you. I see like this is something that this is just the beginning. I'm hearing this is just the beginning. The Six of Cups is at the bottom of the deck, and that's telling me that this is something that is part of your soul purpose. I'm hearing. I don't usually get soul purpose with the Six of Cups, but today I am. This is part of your soul purpose. This is part of something that you wished for from your childhood. This is something here that is beneficial for your family, for your children. I heard when you started this, you were thinking about the generations to come and elevating. The balloons are telling me elevation of the generations to come. So this is going to be an elevation of the generations to come. So even this love connection here, I feel like this love connection, there is a lot of healing that happens in it that affects the generations, okay? The generations prior to you and behind you as well will be affected by this love in a beautiful way. It's a very accepting love. Yeah. And in the beginning, like as you move towards it, like you don't know what it's going to be. Some fears come up again. Yeah, there's some fears that have come up. But this is about breaking you through, having a breakthrough moment for you from those fears of connecting in love, because you totally deserve to have your wishes fulfilled. So this is what I have for your reading. Is this your experience? Do you relate to it? I mean, you could be a Taurus. You could be a Capricorn. You could be a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. Some of you are. Doesn't matter what zodiac sign you are. Either way, I want to congratulate you in moving forward past something that triggered fears, worries, and anxieties. You're overcoming something here, making advancements for yourself. And that's important. We have to get out of our comfort zone if we're going to get any of our wishes fulfilled. Because if it lived inside of your comfort zone, it would already be accomplished, and it would not be a dream. It would not be a wish. It would not be a goal. Your goals, your dreams, and your wishes are going to require you to get real uncomfortable to meet success with them. So this is what I have for you at this time. Until next time, so thankful and grateful for your beautiful presence. Sending you so much love and peace and happiness. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. Later, baby. And I'm out.